In the peaceful village of Avita, everybody knew the family of Chief Kingsley. He was the richest man in the village. He had many lands, cows, and houses. His only daughter, Trisha, was the most beautiful girl in the whole village. Many rich young men wanted to marry her, but Trisha was different. She hated pride and loved simple people. Every evening, she liked walking alone to the village stream instead of staying inside her father's big mansion. One evening, as she carried her clay pot to the stream, she saw a young man sitting under a mango tree. His clothes were old and dusty. He looked tired and hungry. Trisha stopped. "Good evening," she said softly. The young man raised his head slowly. "Good evening," he replied. His voice was calm and respectful. Trisha noticed he was handsome despite his poor appearance. "I have never seen you in this village before," she said. "My name is Lawrence," he replied. "I came from Okila looking for work." Trisha felt pity for him. "Do you have anywhere to sleep?" Lawrence smiled sadly. "No." Trisha looked around carefully so nobody would see them talking. "You can sleep in my father's abandoned hut behind the palm plantation for tonight," she whispered. Lawrence was shocked. "You want to help me?" "Yes," she replied quickly, "but nobody must know." That moment, Trisha's best friend, Bella, suddenly appeared from behind. "Trisha," she shouted, "what are you doing with this dirty stranger?" Trisha became nervous. "He is only asking for directions," she lied. But Bella looked at Lawrence with suspicion. "Be careful," she warned. Poor men bring problems. After Bella left, Trisha quietly handed some food to Lawrence. "Come to the hut after dark," she whispered before leaving. Lawrence watched her walk away. For the first time in many months, hope entered his heart. But unknown to them, someone was already watching from the bushes. And that person smiled wickedly. That night, the moon shined brightly over Avita village. The sound of crickets filled the air as everybody slowly went inside their homes. Lawrence waited patiently under the mango tree until everywhere became quiet. Then he quietly walked toward the abandoned hut behind Chief Kingsley's palm plantation. The hut was old, but it was better than sleeping outside. As he entered, he suddenly heard a soft knock on the door. Lawrence became afraid. "Who is there?" he asked carefully. "It is me," Trisha whispered. Lawrence quickly opened the door. Trisha entered with a small basket covered with cloth. "I brought food for you," she said. Lawrence could not believe it. Inside the basket were pounded yam with vegetable soup and palm wine. "You are too kind," he said emotionally. Trisha smiled. "My mother was once poor before she married my father. She taught me never to laugh at poor people." Lawrence looked at her quietly. No rich girl had ever spoken to him with such kindness before. As they talked, Trisha began to laugh at Lawrence's funny stories about village life in Okila. For a moment, both of them forgot their different backgrounds. Suddenly, they heard footsteps outside. Trisha quickly stood up in fear. "Who is that?" she whispered. The footsteps came closer. Then a voice spoke outside the hut. "I know somebody is inside there." It was Bella. Trisha's heart began beating fast. Bella pushed the door open and entered. Her eyes widened immediately when she saw Lawrence. "You lied to me," she shouted. "Trisha, have you gone mad? What if your father sees this poor nobody with you?" Trisha tried to calm her down. "Please lower your voice." But Bella refused. "You are the daughter of the richest man in Avita. Men from wealthy families are looking for your hand in marriage. Yet you are hiding a beggar in a hut." Lawrence lowered his head in shame. Trisha became angry. "He is not a beggar," she said firmly. Bella laughed mockingly. "Then what is he?" "Look at his clothes." Lawrence quietly stood up. "I think I should leave," he said, sadly, but Trisha held his hand immediately. "No, Please stay." The moment their hands touched, both of them became silent. Bella looked at them carefully, then she shook her head. "This will end in tears," she warned before walking away. After she left, silence filled the hut. Trisha slowly released Lawrence's hand. "I am sorry," she whispered, but Lawrence looked deeply into her eyes. For the first time in years, someone truly cared about him. And slowly, without saying it, love began to grow between them. But outside the hut, another pair of eyes was still watching in darkness. This time, it was Chief Kingsley's personal servant. And before morning, the whole village would hear a shocking story. Very early the next morning, Avita village was already full of gossip. Women at the stream whispered to themselves. Old men under the Iroko tree shook their heads in disappointment. Everybody was talking about Chief Kingsley's daughter and the poor stranger. Inside his mansion, Chief Kingsley sat angrily on his wooden chair. His face was hard like stone. In front of him stood his servant, Michael, who had reported everything he saw the previous night. "Are you sure of what you are saying?" Chief Kingsley asked angrily. "Yes, my chief," Michael replied fearfully. "I saw them together inside the hut." Chief Kingsley hit his walking stick on the ground. "This is a disgrace," he thundered. That moment, Trisha entered the compound happily. Unaware of what was waiting for her, immediately she saw her father's face. Her smile disappeared. "Father," she said softly. Silence. Chief Kingsley roared. The whole compound became quiet. "Is it true that you spent the night with a poor stranger?" Trisha became nervous. "Father, it is not what you think, so it is true," he shouted. Trisha lowered her head slowly. Chief Kingsley stood up in anger. "I trained you with dignity. Rich men from different villages are asking for your hand in marriage, yet you choose to embarrass me with a homeless man." "He is a good person," Trisha replied quietly. Chief Kingsley laughed bitterly. "Good person? Can goodness feed a family? Can goodness build a house?" Trisha remained silent. Then suddenly, another voice interrupted. "Chief Kingsley is right." Everybody turned. It was Chief Caleb, the wealthiest elder in the neighboring village. Beside him stood his son, Victor. Victor was handsome, rich, and proud. He had wanted to marry Trisha for a long time. "Chief," Caleb smiled proudly. "We came today to discuss the marriage between our families," he announced. Trisha's heart sank immediately. Chief Kingsley forced a smile. "You are welcome, my in-law." But Trisha quickly spoke. "I cannot marry Victor." The compound became silent. Chief Kingsley's eyes widened in anger. "What did you say?" "I said I cannot marry him." Victor stepped forward angrily. "So the rumors are true?" he asked bitterly. "You prefer that poor nobody to me?" Trisha said nothing. That silence was enough answer. Victor clenched his fists in jealousy. Meanwhile, Lawrence was still inside the abandoned hut, unaware of the trouble happening because of him. Suddenly, he heard loud voices outside. Before he could react, village guards burst into the hut. "There he is," one shouted. Lawrence stood up in confusion. "What is happening?" "You have been ordered to leave Avita immediately." Lawrence's face fell. "And if I refuse?" he asked calmly. The leader of the guards stepped forward. "Then you will face Chief Kingsley's wrath." Lawrence slowly looked toward Trisha's father's mansion far away. For the first time, fear entered his heart, because he knew this was only the beginning.